What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Halftime Sports Show. I'm your host, Albert Earl or Mick Earl. And I got some very special guests here with me today. We're going to have a real good show talking about a lot of things going on in the sports world this week. Y'all, as y'all can see, I got my Josh Gibson uniform on, representing for the World Series that's going on, because he really should have been the first one playing for those Dodgers, if you know anything about the Negro Leagues. But we're going to represent Josh today. Anyway, I got my brothers from the hometown live show over at the Juice 107.3, the People Station here in Toledo. My main man, Dante Amazing Maze. Yeah, there's a reason why we call him Amazing. And my man, and my sixth man of the year, Ricky Bobby McJones. Man, look here. It has been a lot of things going on in sports, man, over the last week, man. We're gonna try to cover a little bit. Thank you for joining the show. Halftime. This is not gonna be the last, because y'all gonna get you guys are definitely the major contributors to this show. Well, so y'all will be seeing these brothers on a regular basis.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get them up out of bed early in the morning to come in here and do some shows.
Right.
But man, let's get right into it, man. We're gonna cover the first topic, man. Let's start with the NFL, man. So Dante, we're gonna let you talk about your 49ers first.
We can't get healthy, man. And when you waiting around all summer for a contract extension like my IU was, go back and look at everybody that's in the contract year. They have a heck of a year the year before, and then they get to that summer when they get ready to get that money, then they get hurt. Every sport.
This is exactly, I'm gonna tell you, it was a heavy rumor that he was gonna be traded to the Steelers.
Yes.
And I kept saying to myself, man, we gonna end up giving up too much
to get him
and get that guy, and he gonna end up getting hurt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I hate that he got hurt, but he ended up getting hurt. He with the 49ers still, man. And
McCaffrey hurt.
And McCaffrey hurt.
Debo sick.
And then
Debo's sick. He ain't hurt. He's sick.
Man, that sounds kind of serious.
And that's serious, because he went to the hospital about that. They said he's feeling better now, but hopefully he's still unclear for a Sunday night.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is. He has some type of fluid in his lung. Yeah. Well, Debo Samuels, man, hey brother, we praying for you.
Yes,
man.
Indeed. Indeed.
Hope you feel better, man, and get back out on the field soon. So you just saying all y'all need to do is
we just got to get healthy.
What y'all think? You think they got a team to win it?
Yeah, our window closing, because you got to pay Brock next year. If Dak getting 60, he probably gonna get close to it.
Man, he ain't playing like he deserved that type of.
No, he had a bad game last Sunday. So
neither is Dak.
No, they didn't have no other choice with Dak though.
Yeah.
But
them boys,
our window closing, because it's too much money out there.
Yeah.
We over the cap already.
Y'all are out in Cali. Y'all one of the.
And we are in one of the richest probably the richest market or city in the United States.
Yeah,
San Francisco.
Really?
Yeah.
One of them.
Okay. Yeah.
One of them.
San Francisco, and then it's a city in Florida.
San Francisco,
it's a city in Florida. I think that's second or third, like St. Clair, Florida, or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like one of the richest cities in the world.
But in terms of market, you always gonna look at New York, LA, and
Houston,
Chicago. Yeah.
Those some heavy markets. So, what teams is surprising you guys this year?
Ooh, I'm going to say. Well, and not in a good way. I was expecting Miami to really be good this year. And I understand why. Right. I just didn't think that losing their quarterback would be. I just figured someone would be able to come in and step in with those good receivers that they got and running back. I just felt they would still be better this year.
Man, dude need to retire.
No, he's coming back.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
He actually is coming back today. I mean, tomorrow.
He got cleared.
That's
he got cleared.
Yeah,
man. Who clearing him? Man, he had too many. How many concussions he didn't have since college? Man,
He don't have 5.
Man,
he don't have 5, and four of them in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
yeah.
Man.
Something like that.
He risking.
But there's been 6 doctors that have seen him and cleared him and said that he could play. 6.
Okay.
Different doctors.
The same doctors
that worked for the Dolphins.
the same doctors
right.
that was.
I'm sure they right there in Miami.
That was approving all them guys with it before they even found out what CTE is.
What's the tight end from New England?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was approving him too.
Yeah,
what was his name?
Hernandez. Yeah,
man.
That's crazy.
No, but I think that Miami has kind of changed the game for me. I was expecting a lot out of them, and I was expecting a lot out of Cleveland.
Yeah, I was going. Cleveland was my number 2. I was going to say Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
I see the Pittsburgh got D. I just didn't know what the offense was going to look like.
So what's their record?
We 5-2.
They 5-2.
What do you mean? Wait.
And they play the Giants Monday night.
Right.
So it'd be 6-2.
Right.
Well, hey, man. Hey, professional football is weird.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta play the game.
Y'all be 6-2 Monday night.
Okay, I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Daniel Jones still in that money. He's still in that money, man.
He doing the John Concat.
Man, he's still in that money.
Y'all don't remember the John Concat?
Yeah. Him and what was the other dude that got Danny Fair? Another one. He stole some money too.
It's a whole bunch of guys that stole money. Man, but so look, who is your surprise? Who's surprising you though? Dante, who's surprising you?
Ooh, I don't want to say the Lions because they been good. They good.
The Lions,
they legit. The Lions legit.
I think we got a Lions fan.
Yeah, the Lions legit.
We got a Lions fan in the building,
yeah. Yeah, the Lions is legit.
We got a special.
But you know who surprised me? But I knew they wasn't. I knew they was gonna be good. I didn't know how the Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson thing was gonna work out.
Oh my God, man! Let me tell you, I'm not. That's who's surprising me.
Yeah, I didn't know how that was gonna work.
I actually thought Derrick Henry was on the downside.
Yep, me too.
Man, he rolling.
He is rolling.
He is rolling.
Man, they put a fullback in front of him and he get downhill. It's over with.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
So you thought he was done?
I did too. I didn't think he was done, but I thought he was on the down going on the downward side. Mm-hmm. But you know what? You got to just pay attention, man. And I always say this, and not even thinking about this, man. The offensive line play a major role in how you can run the football.
When you look at the drafts every year,
you
get the 1 and 2 quarterbacks, is the stars, the studs. But in the first round,
run off on the line,
offensive linemen. They coming in.
Hey man, the game is won in the trenches.
You can't do nothing without them.
The game is won in the trenches, man.
You can't. They got to protect.
Yep.
They got to run block,
and they got to run block. Yeah. And they got to, they got to. I mean, that's the offense.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So Baltimore is shocking. Detroit ain't shocking.
Yeah, they not. I don't think they shocking either. The Lions ain't shocking. They gonna be good.
They look good.
I just hate that I can't go and get them cheap tickets no more.
Oh,
now you got to pay for them tickets now.
Oh yeah, you gonna
pay for them tickets.
You gonna pay real good for them now.
So do you think with the injury to what's his name, Hutchinson, you think that's going to change the?
Well, it's definitely going to impact them when they play better teams that have like really good offensive that's more creative and got good linemen. That's definitely gonna hurt him.
Because if he ain't sacking the quarterback, he touching them.
Yeah, right. Or rushing them, or making them get rid of the ball sooner than what they want to get rid of it. Yeah.
So you talking about the rumor out there about them going to get Myles Garrett or Crosby from the Raiders? Because Crosby like, I don't want to rebuild. Y'all can just get rid of me now. I don't want to be in the rebuild.
Man, that would almost be unfair for them to get either one of them dudes. Man, that's crazy.
And and the dude from Cleveland, he's what, He not even 20.
Miles Garrett. I don't ever think Miles Garrett.
I bet he's 26.
Yeah.
20, he might be 26.
Right. But yeah, man. Hey, Detroit. Oh, if teams really want to hand that over to them, boy, they might be handing them the trophy as well. Because either one of them on those teams would be.
But you might have to keep Miles Garrett because y'all getting ready to move into a new stadium.
Ooh.
The Browns are getting ready to move into a new stadium.
You know one thing about Cleveland, man. Come on. I think all of us in this room know this that know sports. Man, it don't matter what they do.
He right.
Them Cleveland fans are so
they
loyal.
Coming. They don't care.
They the most loyal fans.
They ought to be.
I would love to say my Steelers is the most loyal, but them Browns, man, it don't matter if they will lose 152,000 games in a row. They gonna be on that lake watching that mistake.
Yeah, they just have not recovered from the Baltimore trade. I mean,
that move overnight.
Yeah, they haven't recovered. They really haven't. I mean, they've had a few decent seasons here and there, but they haven't recovered from that.
I think, man, you know what? Yeah, you're right, and I agree with that. But also the problem with them is they just it's like they said he been a quarterback killer, man. And then when they get a decent one, they end up letting them go.
Yep.
Like Flacco did what he did last year.
I would have kept Flacco.
You should have kept him.
Yep.
You knew he was a good backup.
And I'm sure it wasn't no money issue.
Yeah. They let Flacco go.
Couldn't have been a money issue. He already got his.
But we always making stupid decisions on paying folks too much. They always do it.
Man, you gave Watson. Well, let me tell you this. And I thought Watson still was going to be good, but ain't no way on earth I'd have gave him all that money guaranteed. That was just crazy to me, man.
Playing or not.
He hadn't even played. He wasn't even playing.
I'm going to tell you right now. If they cut him,
he's still getting that money.
He's still getting that money. But do you think anybody pick him up?
No, it's over with.
Who do you think will pick him up? Because that money's guaranteed.
The Toledo Troopers.
that money that he's got right now, it has nothing to do with whoever gets it. Somebody can sign him for $32.
Yeah.
Hey, you think Linda Jefferson got a few more yards? Hey, she'll love to play. She'll love to play with Deshaun Watson.
I think he's horrible.
Yeah, man. I don't think he's horrible. I think, man, he got so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
That it's just.
I think he's king of the Jedi mind trick. That's what I think.
Yeah, man. That's tough. That's tough. So, man, hey, speaking of those Steelers, who you like, man, more Fields or my man Russ, man?
I don't know, man. I like the young boy. I like his legs, man. I think he, but when you talk about managing a Tomlin team, I think Wilson is the one. You know what I'm saying? Steelers going to always be strong. They're going to always play you strong. And I think in the long run, the closer you get to the end where the playoffs start, I think you need a veteran quarterback out there that could talk to his coach and figure it out. Because that's when Tomlin is his best man in the playoffs, man. I mean, you don't see no stress on him during the season. He's as long as we can make the playoffs and then we do what we do in the playoffs.
Right.
That's his thing, man.
Yeah, I would say Russ too. I would go with Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he the future.
Do the field.
I think you got plenty sample size of what he gonna be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I you know what, and I really love Fields, man, but
Fields went to Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
They don't never pan out anyway.
You should remember him well.
They don't never pan out. Ohio State quarterbacks don't never pan out.
Wait.
CJ.
I'm about to say
CJ good.
He the only one.
He about the only one.
What about
Sleester?
What about
the one that just got benched in Carolina?
You talking about Sleester?
No, what about Burrows?
Who?
Burrows, Joe
Burrows,
LSU.
Okay, where was he at for 3 years?
Ohio State, sitting on the bench.
Didn't play.
He's still Ohio State.
Yeah, sitting on the bench.
He's still Ohio, boy.
He's from Athens, Ohio.
Hey, Athens, and I watched him throw about 900 yards on Central in the state championship. Mm-hmm. And when I saw him then, I said, man, that dude gonna be the real deal.
Yeah.
Hey,
who was he sitting? Who was he sitting behind at Stay with? Behind who was starting in?
Justin Fields.
Yeah. Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
There's another one.
The one that died? No, the one that died before them.
No.
Yeah, he was sitting behind.
He was sitting behind the one that passed.
Yeah. Oh, dang, I can't.
Not Barksdale. What was his name? Oh my God! It's so funny because I ran into him at the airport.
Yeah,
the quarterback that passed away. We was either coming back or going to New Orleans, and ran into him because he's from. I think he's from the DC area. Yeah, we ran into him in the airport. I cannot think of that boy's name, man.
It's right on the tip of.
Oh my God! But yeah, Joe Burrow.
So hey, we all having a brain freeze.
They had all three of them at one time.
Yeah, they did. They had. And
Joe said, "Since I ain't playing, I'm going to LSU and win the national championship."
Oh, he did it.
And he did it.
He did it in fine fashion, man.
And he lit that school up over there on Cherry Street. He lit them up.
Oh no, Central beat them though.
Yeah,
but he
had about 500 or 600 yards passing.
Yeah, right. That was their offense. It was just it's the Burrow show.
Yep,
it's the Burrow show, man.
The Chiefs gonna three-peat though, right? Are we all in agreement? We ain't all in agreement.
No, absolutely.
That Mahomes ain't gonna three-peat.
No.
You know what? Who you saying can do something with them?
Pittsburgh.
Who else? I think that there was an opportunity for somebody to three-peat.
It would be them.
Yeah, it would be them.
So let me tell you this. I think that I usually don't talk about who I think could really win it at this point of the season. But if the playoffs was to start now, they more than likely would win the AFC. But let me tell you, I think, man, them Detroit Lions will give them everything they want.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the old Patriots. And the old Patriots had a system. They had a great quarterback and a system.
And all of the cheating stuff behind that.
And all you got to do
don't forget that part.
You see how they took Hunt and placed him in this system?
Yeah.
Now Hunt looked like
but Hunt played for them.
I know, he did. But I'm just saying, you put him in, and you put these guys in this system, and it works.
Okay,
especially when you got a commander in chief behind the center, who's as good as Mahomes.
Oh, Mahomes, real deal.
So he reminds me of what Brady was doing in Philly. I mean, in New England. Mm-hmm. So, but that's one for me that I think that I'm a little upset. Well, not upset, but disappointed. Philly.
Yeah, they playing okay though.
Yeah, but they were supposed. No one's saying
they should be undefeated.
Oh, I think so.
Okay,
I think.
Well, they don't have the defense that they had.
Right?
They don't have the defense that they had.
Right.
But their offense is good. Barkley and you know.
So is they division a toss up because Washington playing good.
But their quarterback just
they division ain't no toss up.
He hurt.
He only gonna be hurt for like 1 or 2 games. He cool.
Oh, okay. Because I thought Philly was gonna run through their division.
Yeah.
Oh, when they signed Barkley, I did too.
I thought they was just gonna run through their division.
I think them in Washington gonna finish 1 or 2, either team. Which brings me to this question as we close out the football segment. Give me your top 5 teams right now.
Top 5. Y'all gonna be mad at me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Philly, number 5.
Okay.
San Francisco, number 4.
What?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. You going off last year, but go ahead.
Detroit, number 3.
Okay. Okay. Come on, Ricky Bobby.
Now this next one I'm putting in number 2 has nothing to do with their record.
It's a heart rank right here, y'all.
Yeah, this is the heart.
From the heart.
This is a team that I think could really sneak up in there and play. Okay. And that is Green Bay. And I'm gonna tell you why. That boy Love is the bomb. He's the real deal. I just like his game. And then Chiefs.
Okay. Dante.
I'm gonna go Bills at 5.
Oh.
Houston at 4. Lions at 3. Chiefs at 2, Ravens at 1.
Where's San Francisco? I didn't put even the Ravens in there.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
no, I didn't put them in there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
I don't have no confidence in them, but go ahead.
I'm gonna put my Steelers at 5.
You can't do that, man.
Yeah. Okay. I'll leave my Steelers out of it. I'll leave my Steelers out of it. Okay. I'm gonna put my Steelers at 5. No. I'm gonna put Houston at 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Houston at 5. I'm gonna go with Philly at 4.
Philly at 4. Okay. I can see that.
I'm gonna go Ravens 3, Lions 2, and Chiefs 1.
Yeah, I think that
ain't bad. That ain't bad. I can see that.
Chiefs and Lions.
And I just told you what you couldn't do with the Pittsburgh, and I did it with the Packers. So yeah, but
that's cool though, because when we end up in the Super Bowl, then I can talk real slick to you on the show we gonna do Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. So, hey, the NBA has started. Here's the conversation we all been waiting for.
Wow.
Oh my
God, the West is loaded.
The West is
loaded. I think the West is loaded.
Dante, I gotta ask you this question. I've been wanting to ask you this question for the last 3 games. I done watched them. They closing game and during the exhibition games, and then these first 2 games. Is there any way the Golden State Warriors can continue to shoot like that all season?
Man, they is on fire.
Oh
dude.
my God!
Oh my God, they on fire. Can
they sustain it?
No, I say no.
Arm's gonna get tired.
I say no.
Man, they knocking.
And
this is the killing part. They bitch is knocking them down.
Kerr playing 12 people.
Yeah.
12 people in a rotation.
They look
real
difficult.
They just got to keep my man, dude. The fake tough guy stuff. Come on, Draymond. Like, you get attacked the first game of the season, man. On what though? Like,
yeah.
and
they won by 30.
And y'all won by 30. What is you mad about?
Hey man, let me just say this here, y'all. They know what they got with it in him. They know they're gonna get them tax. So we might as well just go ahead and bite down on it and enjoy it, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He gonna be there.
Yeah,
he's committed.
Every time you get a tech, look at Curry's face.
Hey, so what's up with Buddy Hield, man?
Man, he's stroking.
But y'all, people slipping on Buddy Hield, man. I think
he is stroking.
Yeah, I think he's always been good, man, to me. You don't think so?
Yeah, I thought he was good.
He got with the right team. That's what they do.
That
system.
What we was talking about earlier, the system, man. I just think this system is perfect for him because Steve Kerr don't care if you open, shoot it, launch it. And he came into the season saying, "I want my team to shoot more threes." I'm like, what?
So do you think now that in this league that we're in now, everybody shoot, and I'm talking about everybody shooting threes. Do you think we're going to start to see more shooters and people saying, "Hey, that dude's a shooter"? You know what I'm saying? Like how we were with Clay and everybody, and how we thought about them being shooters. Do you think we're going to start to see and label more shooters in the league that guy is a shooter?
Yeah, they're specialists. Yeah, absolutely.
And now there's more of them.
Yeah.
In a league where everybody felt you couldn't win a championship without having at least one or 2 decent shooters on your team. Now everybody glancing.
Yeah.
You got Towns. He was shooting threes. The center from New York.
Oh yeah, you talking about
when he was with Minnesota, but old boy got him playing more around that basket now.
He's not. That's not his thing,
man. No. Hey, look. This is what I think about him. He can play inside out. He can play he can score on all 3 levels. And I think what he did by shooting so many threes, he took away from his game. if you good at all three levels, dominate at all three levels. Don't make yourself one dimensional.
Yeah,
and so that's what I think with Towns. But to your point, man, I think it's just a shooting lead. But the only thing, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, the defense, dude. I have never, hey man, I would rather watch 4-year-olds playing basketball than to watch the defense sometime I see in the NBA. And I'm being totally honest. It's like, no, dude, you in the NBA.
Yeah.
You what? First of all,
there's only a handful of people who play defense anyway.
Man, you in the NBA.
Right.
And maybe it's just me. I mean, you know,
just the style
if
we
somebody
used to.
paid me, I would run through a brick wall for
Yeah.
Coach Cunningham and wasn't making a dime. If you giving me $25 million a year, man, come on, man. I'm giving you. I'm like that, you know, and I hate to bring it up, but it's just the reality of it. I'm like, I will have that Mike mentality. Mike said, MJ said, man, I play all the games, man. I don't want to cheat the fans, man. They play their hard-earned money to come see us.
Right.
That I would be putting in full effort on both ends of the court.
Yep.
Like that's the type of basketball we grew up on.
Right.
So that's the type of basketball that I like to see, and I just can't.
Who plays like that now?
On both ends of the court, a team.
Well, who plays like that to where they say, I want to play every game because I want to be there for the fans, and I want to make sure who out there.
I'll say Holiday. He don't never take no games off.
No.
Holiday for Boston.
I'm talking about superstars.
To me, he is. Go see. To me, Holiday is a superstar.
Now he's a star.
Okay, superstar that show up every game. Tatum. No, I don't see him taking a lot of games off.
Mm-mm.
I don't see Brown taking a lot of games off. Them boys from young boys from Boston.
Giannis.
Yeah,
if Giannis not hurt, he playing. He gonna play both, and he gonna play both ends.
Yeah. Okay.
And then who is it? Who the Iron Man in the league that ain't missed a game?
That's a good question. That's a great question. Actually, we're going to look that up, Mick. That's a great question.
Yeah,
because you always got that award every year.
I think it's Bridges.
Miles?
Yeah, no, Bridges
from Charlotte.
No, Bridges. No, Bridges from
the Knicks.
That's at the Knicks now.
Miles.
Yeah,
is Miles?
Is it Miles?
No.
Miles Bridges played for Charlotte.
For Charlotte.
Yeah.
But Bridges is
Mikal Bridges. Yeah, that's right. I always get their names.
I think it's
Mikal. Yeah, Mikal Bridges.
I think it's him.
Yeah.
He don't play. He has not.
Remember they used to give the Iron Man award out.
Sure did. They did.
They used to give that award out at the end of the year.
Is that from Hondo? The
man, old boy from the Lakers used to be AC Green.
AC Green,
yeah. Okay. AC Green, yeah.
Playing every game, man. I mean, Jordan played all 82 games for like 9 years straight, man.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
No, he did. No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, 7.
Look, no,
that
did.
was a badge of honor, man. Playing all 82 games. Now
82 games,
y'all making 60-70 million a year and want to sit out back-to-back games.
Did Embiid really say that? They ain't playing no more back-to-back?
He said he gonna probably sit some back-to-backs out.
See, man, NBA, if you see anybody,
which they investigating,
right? So any official, you hear this from the NBA, I know my little money means absolutely nothing to you. Absolutely nothing. However, I have not went to an NBA game since 2 years ago. Let me share this with you. Me, my wife, and my kids, we was going to go to the Golden State Warriors Detroit game. I literally was looking at the tickets and they like, you gonna get the tickets? You gonna get the tickets? I said, yeah, I'm gonna get them. But something in me kept saying, don't get them tickets. Don't get them tickets. Right when the day I literally was about to go and push the button, put the credit card in to get the doggone tickets, I'm literally watching the TV, and it says Steph and Clay wasn't gonna play. I said, woo,
right. Dodge the bullet.
I'm glad I didn't play that. It was my total was gonna be like $500 because I was getting good seats.
Right.
I was like, man, no. I said, and ever since then, I said, you know what? I'm watching them all on TV. Because if I pay to see you, I want to see the players on the court.
Right.
I'm not coming to see, I'm not paying that type of money to see bag ups.
Nope.
Right.
I want to see the players on the court.
Right.
So to the NBA, hey man, I know I'm just one fan, but I guarantee you got a million more fans just like me. Think like that, man. I have not paid, and I used to pay money to see NBA games. Y'all know I got the pictures on the wall. Hey.
So do you think that should be a rule? That should be something in the bar in the
man, if you ain't hurt, you should be playing.
What constitutes hurt and what not?
If you ain't injured, you should be playing.
Period. And guess what? If y'all know the stars ain't playing, cut the ticket
prices. Yep.
I can't do that.
Oh, then guess what?
Yeah.
I'll watch it at home. I'm serious. If I can't trust that the stars are gonna be on the, how is it that I can pay my money and know for sure? Because this league do it different. They tell you on Monday in the injury report, the NFL.
All right.
You got an idea who playing and who ain't. But for the most part, them dudes, and most of them dudes is all gonna be in. Everybody got some type of injuries. But if they not injured, every Sunday I'm gonna see the stars on the field.
Yep.
And they play probably the most toughest physical game there is in all the sports. If them dudes can show up every Sunday, how y'all can't show up to play basketball? Come on, man. I'm not feeling that.
Right.
I'm not feeling that. So I'm telling you, playoffs, I'll pay to see a playoff game because I know y'all gonna play. Unless you injured for the season. But I guarantee you, I'm not taking no chance on seeing no stars in no regular season game.
I went to see a Pistons game versus Memphis. When I got there, Ja wasn't playing.
You was pissed, wasn't you?
Madder than dude, just mad. But no,
at that point, you just want to go out.
I was
just go hit the motor downtown, hit the city.
I went upstairs. I went upstairs to the bar up there.
And I love Caesar's they arena too, because you can go in the sports bars and see.
That's what I did. I was mad. Man.
Only reason why I was cool with going to see Memphis last year, I did go to Memphis game last year, but we took a group of kids from the Freddie Douglass Community Center. But the only reason why I was geeked about that is because Vince Williams, hometown Toledo, played for Memphis. But he actually didn't play. But he came and took pictures with the kids. But he actually didn't play. And he was hurt. If he wouldn't have been hurt, he would have played. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I wouldn't have paid. But John Morant was out for the season when we went to that game anyway. I was like, I didn't care about that. So yeah. In situations going to see somebody, a hometown guy, whatever, I'll pay. But other than that, no.
I think that they are investigating Odu from Philly. I think they should. I think that there should be some type of check and balance, checklist of, and I think it should be not from the team's doctor.
Right. Right.
So
and then get yourself healthy and get yourself in shape, man.
And spend $1 million like LeBron did.
All you got to do is all you got to do is get up in the morning, eat right, work
get your
out,
chef. You make
and go hoop.
Get your body. That's your job.
Hey, perfect segue from Ricky Bobby McJones into the next question. Bronny and Bron, what is your thoughts on this?
Let me say this here.
I want to let you go first because you a big
appreciate it. Yeah, I'm team LeBron all the way. Man, that's my I ain't worse than Shannon Sharp, but I am a fan, man.
If you whip out a goat head up in here, man, we're gonna have to throw you up out the building.
All I'm gonna say is that anybody who say that a player has no clout with their team, that they don't make decisions for their team, or that when the player said, "No, I had nothing to do with that." Yeah, you did. If you a superstar on that team, because that's all LeBron. There's no way. I mean, Bronny's gonna be a good player. He's going to be a good player one day. He will.
Based on what?
He'll be a good player for the simple fact he has a great IQ. His IQ is really high because he really, if you watch his game, I think he has all the tools to be an average NBA player, and I think he'll work on it.
Okay.
You know, he's got the blueprint. Now, it doesn't help that he 5 inches shorter than what he should be. You know what I'm saying? If he was 6'8", nobody would be saying a thing right now. 6'9", nobody would be saying a thing.
Yeah, he's been drafted higher, but
yeah. But now, getting back to my boy LeBron. Y'all see what he's doing? LeBron is still. He only had 15 points, I think, the other day, 16, and then he gave it to AD at 35. But I'm telling you right now, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, LeBron James is going to be averaging 24 points a game and 9 rebounds and 8 assists.
Man, dude. Okay.
You don't believe that? What did he average last year?
No.
He was close to that last year.
No.
He wasn't?
No, he's not going to be averaging that.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why I think he's not going to average that. Let me preface it by saying this first, though. Could he? He actually could. I don't think he's going to average that many points if the Lakers is going to be good. He can't dominate the ball like that no more.
Well, he don't have to do it in points, but he have to do it in assists.
He had
and rebounding.
Here's what LeBron James have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And just in my opinion, in order for the Lakers to achieve the ultimate goal,
mm-hmm.
he has to do 2 clear things.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 is AD's team. The ball goes through AD, period. And let all them young guys that's waiting their turn, let them be who they are, because that's what you've seen these first 2 games. Then the second thing, and it's really egregious, and I don't think it's going to happen. LeBron got to put a better effort on the defensive end of the court. I don't give a fuck if you're 56,000 years old or not. You got to put a better effort on the defensive end. For you to just let dudes do layup, you got to compete, man, on the defensive end.
Do you know who blocked?
I don't care what block he got in 1912, bro. I'm talking about right now. He got to play. He got to play. He don't have to be.
Why you hold him to a standard that you ain't holding AD to?
You just said he gonna have your standard for him is greater than mine. I'm saying he don't have to be their best defensive player, and he don't have to be.
You think he that bad?
What? You don't? What games do you watch? Man, his defense is horrible.
I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's the best, but I don't think he's. I don't think he. You just ain't gonna bully a LeBron on defense on offense.
I'm going on record. I'm going on record saying LeBron is the absolute worst defender in the NBA right now. Period.
Oh God.
Dude, he don't close out. Hey man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
sound like a hater, man.
You gonna put this video together for him?
I'm gonna put a compilation.
That sound like a hater, man.
For you. But hey, let's get back to it though, real quick. Bronny to LeBron. Hold up, we gotta let. Man.
So the Bronny and LeBron moment, I thought was awesome.
I did too.
I thought that was awesome. I would have drafted if I had that power and that influence. And I was on a team, and my son was available with the 55th pick. If it ain't like it was the first pick, the 55th pick, give me my man.
Did they sign into a contract?
Get my son.
Did he get a contract?
Now that the moment has came and gone,
$7 million.
Now that the moment has came and gone, go develop.
Yeah,
go get the minutes in the G League.
Hey, D, what do you think? Do you think he has the talent to develop into an NBA player?
He'll be. I just don't see him being like a superstar or a star. I think he'll be a role player.
Can he grow?
Is he too late to grow?
No. You.
What's the name? Trey Jackson Davis just grew an inch.
Yeah,
and he older than LeBron. He can have a growth spurt.
For him, the position that he plays, when he played a point, right? He played a point.
No,
he played a 2.
He actually played the 2. He's positionless, to be honest with you.
So he's too small.
He's not good enough. No. I mean, there's a lot of players in the NBA's positions. I'm not hating on Bronny on that. Mm-hmm. He's not the scorer to be really considered a 2 guard or shooting guard. and he don't handle the ball good enough to be
a point guard.
A point guard. He you looking at him like I remember when Clemmy Owens was being recruited from Rogers, and the recruiter told the head coach, "Don't look at him from the position standpoint. Look at him from he's an athlete. He can just
go out there
and do
play
multiple things and help your team and be who he is." And that's the same way with Bronny. But Bronny gonna have to become more efficient at hitting wide. That's what I was about to say,
because you're gonna probably forever play with a superstar, and you're gonna have to be able to hit that open wide, that open jump shot.
Yeah, because he hasn't proven to me that he can create his own shot, and then if you're not hitting open shots, I mean, it's gonna be hard.
If I was him, I definitely would work on my dribbling and my shooting. The other, I mean, he can pass. I think he's a great passer. I don't think he dribbles well enough, and I don't think he shoots.
And he ain't scared. He's not scared, and he'll try to play some defense, but he has to go and work on his jump shot because he's gonna always play with a superstar. You're gonna always have to hit that open jump shot.
Yeah.
So to your question, and I like to answer that too about Bronny. Man, when this all was happening, there was a lot of stuff going on social media with the questions. And here, this was really my serious take on it. Number one, I'm still concerned about the heart situation. That was my main concern. And then I tried to rationalize the whole thing by saying, well, is LeBron doing this because he want to get this opportunity because his son was sick and he may not ever get that chance or whatever. But then, man, as a father, for me, just for me, in my opinion, number one, I'm not living through my kids. I'm not going to do anything with my kids for the benefit of my legacy.
Right.
They got to have their own legacy. And so my main concern would have just been Bronny's health. Not saying that that's not his main concern, but that would have been a factor. Like, dude, I got $1 billion. You ain't got to play basketball. And you're a gamer, and it seemed like they say he like gaming more than he like basketball.
Do you think that being LeBron, do you think that he having the billions that you said would even he probably has the best of the best doctors looking at his son. So I'm saying to you, if that's something, I just don't think he would put his son in a position just to like that.
Man, first of all, to your question, did he have the best of the best doctors before the heart incident? You think?
Absolutely.
So, and they didn't dictate anything being wrong with his heart. So, moving forward,
something's got to happen before you.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't know, doctors can't say everything. They can't say everything.
I see where you're
going
with
I would be more lenient on the side of caution with that. That's
the unknown.
That's the unknown. Right. Now, in terms of and I still stand by this, if my son wasn't good enough, I'm not going to fabricate the opportunity for him to be on that level. I'm just not going to do that, because in the end, if this don't work out for Bronny, the joke ain't going to be on LeBron. The joke is going to be on my son. And I can't be more concerned about my legacy and what I accomplished more so than how my son is going to look. But maybe LeBron do think his son is better than what he is. But right now, I just don't think he's ready. Why just let him stay in college and develop more, get healthier, and then prove who he is. And then I wish it would have happened organically. Let's just face it, man. It didn't happen organic.
Yeah.
And
so you think LeBron pushed that because he knew he only had a few more years?
Yeah, without question. Without question.
All right.
I think he pushed it, and I think that he should have been more concerned about it happening. He should have let everything happen for his son organically. Because at the end of the day, hey man, my dad could have got me in Ford. You know what my dad said? Nope. You got more in you. You ain't gonna be no factory worker. And I'm like, Dad, I want to make that money. He's like, I'm not getting you in Ford.
Right.
And I understand that. Like, man, and I'm so glad that he didn't do that.
Right.
You know, because I wouldn't have went the route that I went in terms of doing what it is that I really love.
Really want to do.
That I really want to do. Yeah. And so
I get it.
And so I just think, man, sometimes the parent, you know, you got to say, hey, man, what's really best for my kid. I'm gonna let him make that decision, and I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna be there to make sure that he don't have the hard fall, he or she. But I'm gonna let them choose which route they want to go. So yeah.
Well, it's in the books.
Yeah, it's in the books.
It's history.
And I think Mad Dog was real hard on him from ESPN, man. It's not so much history. So, got a question.
Wow.
Got a question. Because we had baseball, basketball, and football season.
Yeah, October, man. You got them all.
Question of the day. If God said, hey, I give you the choice to do this. Either you're down 2 and 5 seconds left, you get the ball and you go in and hit the 3 to win the championship in the NBA, or you're in the Super Bowl and you got 1 minute to take your team on a drive to score a touchdown, or you can be at bat with 2 outs. You down 3 scores and your bases is loaded, and you gotta either hit a nice in park to tie it up, or you gotta just do the unbelievable and knock it out the park for the game winner. Walk off. Which one would you want to do, and which one would be the hardest? Who want to go first?
I already know which one I would do.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, and put me in the World Series, up at bat with 3 on, and I got to hit a homer for us to win the game. That's the hardest one to do, and that'd be the one I would want to do. If God said, "Here, I'm gonna give you these 3 scenarios. I'm gonna put you in Yankee Stadium with 3 on, 2 outs, and you up the bat, and you got a homer to win it." Man, give me the baseball.
I gotta say something to that, but I'm gonna let Ricky Bobby McJones say this first. What you just said.
Ditto. Ditto, man. I'm telling you, if I could be, and you just painted a picture for me, man. In Yankee Stadium.
In New York,
bases loaded.
So here's what I'm gonna say.
Bat.
You do realize if you knock this home run in Yankee Stadium, you don't got to play baseball after that.
Ever.
You gonna be a hero in New York for the rest for all eternity.
Wherever you go, right? Leave your wallet at home, man.
Right.
Leave your wallet at home. You good?
You can hit that shot, and people remember.
Yeah.
And you won the championship. Kyrie hit that shot.
Yeah,
and he could. And who else? Dwight Clark. He caught that pass.
John Elway
He caught him.
Did some drives.
Jordan hit that jump shot against the Jazz.
Yeah,
but
it ain't nothing like no home run in the World Series with 3 on and 2 outs.
America's game.
I never dare y'all to go to the batting cage and put it on and just ain't no pressure there, and you ain't hitting.
And as I said,
that's the hardest thing to do is hit that baseball. I don't care what nobody says.
And as I said before, you got 11 people on the field with you in football to help you. You got 5 people. You got people to set picks and it's ways you get around getting past the defender and get that shot. That baseball,
it's you and the pitcher.
It's between you and that baseball. It's between you and that baseball.
Wow.
This is up to you.
Right. Them boys get paid millions of dollars to be able to hit the ball 3 times out of 10 tries.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 times out of 10 tries. That's what they get paid for.
Oh, you batting 300. That's good.
That's real good. That's real good.
They get millions of dollars to hit that ball 3 times out of 10 tries.
Yeah. But mine is definitely.
Do you
baseball.
know the level of fame?
I know.
So to that point, I concur. I agree.
Yes.
That would be my choice. I was thinking about that last night. I said, man, that would be the ultimate. And you talking to 3 hoopers right here, yo.
Right.
And we all agreed that
they all did the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the backyard.
Right. A million a day.
A million times.
5, 4,
Right,
3,
right.
2.
No, man.
No,
Put me up on that plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hear it's a choice. You get, man. Let me hit that grand slam.
Man,
and then walk around them bases slowly like that.
Like walking around like Ricky Henderson. I used to strut around. Ricky Henderson. I know he used to make them pictures mad. I know he used to make them pictures mad.
Right.
Ricky Henderson used to make them pictures mad.
Think about this. Think about this, y'all. When Mark Aguirre and Sammy Sosa was going for the home run derby, whatever it is.
Do you know what that did to this world? I didn't say this country, to this world.
Man, you had people that didn't even watch baseball. That didn't care about
watching that.
You had your average person watching that.
Yeah.
That couldn't tell you
race.
who was who on the team, couldn't tell you nothing, but they was watching that race.
Yeah.
Hitting that ball over that fence.
Yeah. And I love it when Barry was knocking into that water in San Francisco. I love it.
Man,
I love it. So yeah, man. Hey, brother, that would be the ultimate.
That need to be the question of the weekend, man. You can get that up, man.
Oh yeah, I might have to put that up on the social.
That might be one of the best ones.
Knocking that ball out the park, and I know it's gonna be a few people that's gonna choose others, but man, wouldn't nothing be like that. Mm-hmm. That just would be, and you would be
because you think about how your boy celebrated after he hit
that shot over Elo.
Oh yeah, he went nuts.
And
they still show it.
They still show that to
and that wasn't even a championship. Yeah.
That wasn't the NBA championship.
No, that was just a
division. Yeah.
If you do that, every World Series after, you would be a representative of the World Series. No matter where the World Series at, they would have you there doing
definitely be a talking point.
Yes, you would be participating in some kind of way every World Series after that.
Would have to be.
Everywhere after that.
You know what's crazy? Y'all watch this. We sitting here saying this. Watch. If it don't, it would be crazy if it happened this year. Watch this. This very question is gonna happen. We gonna be like, what?
Yep.
Somebody is gonna be at bat
and knock it out the park.
I hope so.
With 3 on, 2 outs, down 3. Got it. Bam.
Hey, I don't even watch baseball until now.
Yeah. October.
Yeah, that's when they get it.
I'm Mr. October too.
Yeah, I don't watch it in the season. I watch
it a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I go to a lot of Mudhens games.
Mm-hmm.
Man, baseball is funner in person than it is watching it on TV.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just the whole atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
When people I always tell people, go to the game.
Yeah, go to the game.
Go to the game.
Yeah.
Just go, because there's be so much stuff going on other than the baseball game that you find yourself.
I'm gonna jump to memory. You remember when we took the kids from Maumee Youth Center to the Cleveland Indians game when Albert Bell was playing?
Yep, I do remember that. I do remember that. You darn betcha.
And Albert Bell knocked a couple out the park. We
sure
there
did.
to see it.
He batted angry. Albert Bell had something on his mind, or
he used to knock them back.
He used to knock them back.
Kenny Lofton. Was it Lofton?
Kenny Lofton was on that team. I'm gonna tell you who I met. I was down there in school. Manny, before he was Manny.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is with clean cut Manny. This was Soup Manny.
Right.
This was before
the hair and all that.
This was clean cut Manny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, so and just being in the atmosphere of baseball on a real nice summer day, that is just a wonderful feeling, man.
It really is.
And I'm glad to see the Tigers did good this year.
Yeah,
Cleveland did good this year. So when the Tigers, I always tell co-workers, we always talk about baseball. I said when the Yankees, the Tigers, your Dodgers, your Cleveland teams is doing good. The Guardians, I'm sorry. The Guardians is doing good. I said usually you got a more people, I think, watch it.
Oh, absolutely. So, and this is kind of like a baseball, the Midwest, man.
Yeah.
You know, we love baseball.
But you couldn't ask for a better matchup, West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah, the markets is odd. I mean, the money is getting ready to be made off this World Series. It's gonna be outrageous.
Yeah. And then what's old dude's name that played for the Dodgers? The best player in the world.
Ohtani. Yeah, dude is.
So, hey, to close this out,
okay.
You ain't got to answer this question yet, but this is gonna be our next question for the next time I have you guys here on the show, man. I'm gonna ask you about a question, a conversation that I think should have never even started. but I want to ask it in a different way.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about the GOAT stuff, right? But instead of talking about stats and rings, we're gonna talk about what eliminates you from being the GOAT instead of talking about what makes you the GOAT. Let's talk about what can eliminate you from being the GOAT. And to me,
that's a tough one.
Oh no! So I'm gonna give you mine, but we're gonna talk more about it on the next show.
Okay.
Mine is what you did overall on the biggest stage. What you did overall on the biggest stage. So what would eliminate you from being the GOAT? See, you don't want to have that conversation.
Because I know where you're going. Hater.
No. That's my opinion. I'm saying, what's your opinion? I'm saying, what would you say eliminate? Let me give you an example. Somebody might say, well, what would eliminate a person from being a GOAT to me is the competition level. You know, this idiotic stuff.
I just wrote that down.
It's idiots that really think that Jordan didn't play against nobody in the 90s. Is you crazy? Like, dude.
There's only one. There are eras that I wouldn't even consider being the GOAT.
What era is that?
Like the 60s.
Why wouldn't you?
I can't pick anybody from the 60s and compare them with somebody from now.
So
I can't. Because the number 12 guy on the New York Knickerbockers team, Knickerbockers, is the GOAT in the 60s right now. He the man right now.
Are you really serious, man?
You trying to tell me
the bum in the league today is better than Walt Frazier and Earl the Pearl Monroe?
I'm telling you right now.
Ricky Bobby, Meg Jones.
I'm telling you right now.
The things that these young folks are doing now, the things that these young folks can do right now,
Ricky Bobby
would run circles
Ricky Bobby
over some of those guys.
Bobby. So
now we're not talking about, let me just say this here. Frazier and Monroe, those are those are decent players.
You said the bomb.
But let me say this here.
Would they be able to compete today?
They compete with these guys today.
Who couldn't?
Walt Frazier and them can compete today.
It would be tough. What do you think? Do you honestly think that Bill, what's the dude's name that got the 11 rings from
Russell?
Russell. Do you believe that 6'9" Russell could play right now? In this era and average all them rebounds he was getting at 6'9"?
Without question.
Okay.
He might average more. You know why? Because you're too busy jacking up threes. And guess what he did that they don't do in the league today? He boxed out.
Do you know he couldn't dribble?
Okay. According to you, Rick, let me say what Will Chamberlain said. Will Chamberlain said, when I asked a question about Michael Jordan playing in the league when he played, he said, could you think he could do those things? And Will Chamberlain said, I don't know. He said, the reason why I'm saying that, he said, coaches then the stuff that Jordan, y'all see him doing now, was considered hot dogging. So we couldn't do or display certain skills because the way the game was coached. So you really don't know what those guys could do unless you played against them. And here is the evidence. I'm going to talk to the young guy. Here's the evidence that I have. Because I saw Butch Ives, who played in the 60s, play fed ball against guys that thought they was tough in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
And I saw him destroy them. Then, this is the real good one. Kelvin Ramsey. I'm at the Y. I shared that story with Donald Collins on the same show. Man, he playing against Craig Thames and all these D1 college dudes. Calvin and them was consistently beating them. And finally, they put a little fire together. They was playing the 7th half court, and they went up 6-0 and got the talking slick. Calvin Ramsey, 45, maybe 46 years old, went on a 7-0 run on these dudes. And I'm like, dude, these is elite MAC Player of the Year dudes.
Mm-hmm.
What you playing against a dude 20 years older, and he's demolishing. So my point is that what we see on TV is not the full. We didn't really even get a chance to really see the full player. And what makes me respect Bill Russell in them era is this. Bill Russell, every center he played against is in the Hall of Fame. Do the research, bro. He played against Hall of Fame centers. Yeah, it wasn't that many teams, which really made it.
Wasn't that many? There wasn't that many.
Hey, look, make it 13 teams now. Who? And look how competitive it would be.
You only got three maybe big men that you could put under that.
Okay.
Kareem, Wilt, and probably Unseld and maybe Gilmore.
So you telling me Jerry Lucas wouldn't be a sniper in today's game? Jerry Lucas, 6'10", 6'11", that played for Ohio State, who could shoot the jump shot. See, he don't know these guys, but that's why I said this is gonna be a good conversation. That real quick before we end the show, what eliminates you from the GOAT conversation? What
competition.
Competition. Okay,
that's what the first thing I wrote down when you said it. I would say, who did you play against?
So
right. Who did you play against?
So you gonna talk on the competition?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said era.
You gonna say era?
Yeah, I said.
And I'm saying, what did you
do? And it's kind of a part two of his.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk to what you did
on the big
overall
stage.
On the biggest stage against everybody who they say you better than.
Mm-hmm.
If you better than, first of all, when you say, that's why I agree with Jordan on this. I don't believe you can say it's one GOAT. You just go by the eras, right? But if you're gonna say Ricky Bobby McJones is better than everybody that I ever seen, so if you saying you better than everybody, bro, that has to show when it's on the biggest stage. If you better than everybody,
yeah.
Think about how the state that brought that statement. You better than Mike, you better than Kareem, you better than Magic, you better than Bird, you better than everybody. Okay, what does your game say when you're on the biggest stage playing against the best who ain't even in, especially when you played against dudes that ain't even in the top?
Because you look at Jordan when he was playing against Utah, and who was guarding him.
Who, Byron Russell?
Yeah. He stopped. And that's the only thing I say about that.
If you get him now.
And Jeff Hornacek?
Yes.
Only thing I say now, Mike stopped a lot of Hall of Famers from getting rings.
But here's to
he did.
Here's to what
but he wasn't playing against. He wasn't guarding those guys either. A lot of those guys like Karl Malone. He wasn't guarding, but he was being guarded by Russell and what's the name?
So let me give it to him in closing, because I love when people say that. So you mad at Jordan because he played against Byron and Hornacek, but them the same dudes that beat Houston, knocked them out, and then knocked out the Los Angeles Lakers team that had 4 All-Stars. Kobe, Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, and Shaq was all All-Stars, and they got their ass swept by the same dudes that you're talking about. So if the Los Angeles Lakers,
is he in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Russell, Byron Russell.
No, he's not gonna be.
Did he ever make an All-Star?
I don't know. He might have, but regardless of that, they beat. So this is what I'm saying. If Los Angeles would have beat Utah and then Mike and them would have beat Kobe and them, then y'all would have said he played against somebody. It ain't Mike's fault that Utah beat them.
How many times did Utah play Jordan and them in the
finals?
Twice. And then they played Portland before. Wait, who
played Portland?
What was the first?
The Lakers.
Was who?
The Lakers.
Lakers, Portland, and Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix.
And then
Utah twice.
Then Seattle and
then
Utah
Seattle.
Twice.
Seattle.
John Stockton, Malone, Hall of Famers. Magic.
No, I get that. I get that. I just want to know who was guarding you. Who was
I
guarding?
mean,
who was
now
guarding
you
Jordan?
now you just need to have a one-on-one competition.
Nobody was guarding Jordan.
What I'm saying is,
who he was putting up. He averaged 40 on the Pistons one series. Who was guarding Jordan no matter what series it was? No one. Nobody could guard him. So you gonna say what's put anybody in that?
Yeah.
It would have been the same situation. Like when Gladio put you on me.
I'm trying to holler shaking and stuff.
You remember that?
Man, yeah.
He said, you remember that?
I still, my ankle still hurt.
No. I remember Rick was clowning around at camp, and Rick just bagged me up into the hole.
Yeah.
Put his body on me, just turned and just dropped it in over the right shoulder with the left hook. I'll never forget that. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna let you post me up like that.
Yeah.
No more.
No, a lot of people don't, and I tell folks this all the time. Rick was super quick,
Mm-hmm.
super quick, and could score. We let him play every once in a while with his brother. When his brother, me and his brother was playing back in the day, he'd be the little kid sitting there against the fence over there down in Sleepy Hollow. But anyway, whole nother story.
Yeah,
but the GOAT is a very serious conversation that I think could easily be broken down into so many different segments and stuff, man. And I just, like, I give you one more thing, and then I'm not gonna say anymore. People talk about LeBron having all those losses in the championship, and I say, but guess what? That dude for like 10 years straight was in the championship. He didn't win them all. He was there 10 years straight. Yeah. You mean to tell me that don't mean nothing?
Yeah, it means something.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you handing out participation trophies, yeah. If you won, either you won or you lost.
So okay, now why you ain't calling him a hater?
I know. He hater.
And I like LeBron. I like him. I don't think he's better than Mike.
All I'm saying is that to be able to do that,
incredible. Regardless of whether the East was
10 years
horrible.
straight.
Yeah,
10 years straight.
Regardless of whether the East was just absolutely horrendous, but it's still a great feat. Haters. Look, hey man, hey, we couldn't have done the show without getting into that. This is what we do. But hey man, I'm glad y'all joined me today.
Yes,
man.
sir. Thanks for the invite.
So let's get ready for the next one because we definitely got to do that. Hey, is we gonna do it on here or we gonna do it on
the juice?
Juice.
Well, we got some things. We got a brand new studio. And we're getting ready to start it. So you will hear, all I'll say is listen to the station. You will hear some liners on when we're going to start back up on what Saturday we're going to start back up. We'll get the crew together. Got a young man here is going to help us. We're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be on all the above, man. We're going to be doing it right. But I tell you that, and we didn't talk one time about our girl.
Who?
Zaya.
Oh man.
Because that's the question I was going to ask. Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT in Toledo?
Man, I would have to go with Natasha Howard right now.
That's what I got. That's what I would say.
Yeah, Natasha Howard. In terms of total body of work, man, she the real deal.
She the GOAT, men and women.
Men and women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Bob Harrison, a guy that you wouldn't put in there because he played in the 50s. He up there too. Hey man, he won three with the Minneapolis Lakers. With
who that is?
Bob Harrison. Hey man, he from Toledo, bro.
Did he start?
Yeah, and what dude did Johnson, Curtis Johnson.
Oh, Curtis Johnson undefeated.
Won a couple of teams with Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, that's true.
2 Super Bowls with them Dolphins.
Yeah.
So I mean, but definitely Natasha, I would give it to her.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but hey,
thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming, and we gonna talk about the GOATs of Toledo. We just not gonna give it to one, even though we gonna put Natasha up. We gonna have her at the front of Mount Toledo more.
Yeah,
right.
But we're gonna talk about the GOATs of Toledo in our next
Absolutely.
conversation too. But hey man, thanks for joining the show. If you check this out, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.